Honestly, Sadiq Khan has destroyed what was the world's greatest city.
Tommy Robinson challenges Sadiq Khan in heated street exchange. You're not going to believe what just happened in London. In the middle of the city, cameras rolling, crowds gathering, a moment unfolded that no one saw coming. Tommy Robinson, the firebrand activist, walked straight up to London's mayor, Sadiq Khan, and the two clashed in a fiery, unexpected street exchange. No press conference. No debate stage. Just raw, unfiltered confrontation right there on the pavement. And people are asking right now, was this the moment that finally shattered the political calm? Let's break it down. It all started when Sadiq Khan appeared at a scheduled community event. Nothing unusual, a mayor meeting locals, shaking hands, talking about city safety. But what no one expected was Robinson waiting just outside. When the cameras caught him stepping forward, voices raised almost immediately. Robinson didn't hold back, throwing pointed questions about crime, immigration, and leadership. Khan, cool on the surface, tried to keep things under control, but the tension was undeniable. One witness described it like this: it was surreal. Two figures who represent completely different worlds, suddenly face to face. You could feel the crowd leaning in, phones up, waiting to see who would flinch first. Now, to understand why this moment blew up so quickly, you've got to know the backdrop. Sadiq Khan, as London's mayor, has faced years of criticism, especially on issues of rising crime, housing shortages, and community tensions. Supporters argue he's modernizing the city, making it inclusive, investing in green projects. But critics, and Robinson sits firmly in that camp, accuse him of being out of touch with ordinary Londoners. Robinson himself is no stranger to controversy. Known for his outspoken views, clashes with media, and viral confrontations, he thrives on direct challenges. And this was the perfect stage. So when Robinson confronted Khan, it wasn't just a passing moment. It was symbolic. The activist versus the establishment. The raw anger of the streets versus the polished calm of City Hall. Social media exploded within minutes. Clips went viral on X, TikTok, and YouTube. One post read, "This is exactly why people don't trust the system anymore. Politicians can't hide when confronted in public." Another countered, "Tommy Robinson thrives on disruption. He knows how to stir cameras, but what does it actually achieve?" And then there were those who simply asked, why does it take a street confrontation for leaders to answer tough questions? The debate was alive, everywhere. Politically, the reactions were just as sharp. A Labour councillor defended Khan, saying, "This was nothing but a stunt. Leadership isn't proven on the pavement." Meanwhile, a Reform UK supporter posted, "This is the energy people are craving. Politicians answering to the public directly, not hiding behind press offices." Even some journalists admitted it was one of the most intense, unscripted moments they'd seen in years. One headline summed it up: "London politics spills into the streets." But here's the real question: what does this mean going forward? For Khan, moments like this can be tricky. On one hand, it shows he's willing to face critics head-on. On the other, the optics of being challenged in the street can make even a seasoned leader look cornered. For Robinson, this was a win in visibility. Whether you agree with him or not, he thrives in these unscripted arenas. Every viral clip fuels his profile, keeps him in the headlines, and amplifies his voice to an audience that feels ignored by traditional politics. And for Londoners, it's a reflection of the divide. A city where two very different visions of leadership keep colliding, one polished and institutional, the other raw and confrontational. Now, let's step back. Why did this strike such a nerve? Because it goes beyond Khan and Robinson. It taps into something deeper: trust in politics. Across the UK, and honestly across much of the world, there's a growing demand for leaders to be accountable not just behind podiums, but out where the people are. Moments like this ignite because they feel unscripted, real, even if messy. Think about it. How often do you see a mayor, a prime minister, or a president confronted without filters? No prepared talking points, no advisors whispering in their ear, just raw questions, face to face. That's what people are craving. And that's why this blew up. But here's the twist. While some celebrated Robinson's boldness, others warned that confrontations like these risk crossing into spectacle rather than substance. What matters, they argue, isn't who shouted louder, but who has the answers and who can actually deliver solutions. A political analyst put it this way: street confrontations make noise, but real leadership is tested in policy, not just in moments that go viral. Still, in today's media age, the viral moment often is the battlefield. So where does this leave us? Sadiq Khan walks away with both criticism and sympathy. Some see him as too polished, others as unfairly targeted. Robinson walks away with momentum, once again commanding attention. And London? It walks away reminded that politics isn't confined to council chambers. It can and will spill into the streets. The question now is simple. What happens the next time a politician is confronted like this? Will it spark more accountability, or just more division? And perhaps the bigger question, if this is just the beginning, how much deeper does it go? This wasn't just a street argument. It was a glimpse into the raw tension simmering beneath London's political life. A reminder that in today's world, the line between official politics and public confrontation is thinner than ever. And if moments like this keep happening, the game may truly be changing.